Continuing coverage, it's been 8 long years now since 21-year-old Kelsie Schelling was last seen. She was 2 months pregnant at the time. Her ex-boyfriend, Donthe Lucas, accused of killing her. Lucas, often described as a quiet person, but today, for the first time, our Colette Bordelon heard his voice in a recorded call just days after Schelling disappeared. Colette joins us live outside the courthouse with more on this new evidence. Colette?
That call was made on February 10th by a Denver detective who handles missing person cases. Lucas sounded calm and matter of fact throughout that conversation, which lasted around 20 minutes. But before that, we heard lots of texts between Lucas and Schelling read aloud during witness testimony. On February 3rd, the day before she disappeared, and the same day before her first prenatal appointment, records show a text to Lucas saying, "I won't tell you anything about the baby. I won't tell you about the appointment. Forget I'm pregnant, seriously." Then the next day, Lucas is asking Schelling to come down to Pueblo. He says he has something for her. "Just wait and see for yourself. You probably wouldn't believe me if I told you anyway, so just wait and see." We still haven't heard what he was planning to give to her. And on the 5th, after records show Lucas told his mom Schelling had a miscarriage, a text from Lucas to Schelling says, "If it's really what happened, I'm so sorry you had to go through that alone." Then the first detective on the case took the stand. He's the one who called Lucas on the 10th to try and find out where Schelling was. Lucas says he saw Schelling on the evening of February 4th and into the morning of the 5th. He says they first met at Walmart, argued, then moved to a meeting spot near his grandmother's home, where he went home at that point and says she texted him around 5 that morning saying she was still there, so he told her to come over. He claims they went to Parkview Hospital that next morning, where Schelling went inside alone and came back out and said, "I'm not pregnant, I never was." He says they then went to Walmart, Schelling got some snacks, and when back in the car they fought. She apparently told him to get out. He then says he went to the back of the Walmart where his mom picked him up. Cell phone records don't place either of their phones in the general area of Parkview Hospital on the morning of the 5th. Lucas also says in that phone call he thinks Schelling could have gone to California to work at a tanning salon or be with her ex-boyfriend. No evidence of that was ever found. Schelling's brother, the last person to take the stand today, hear what he had to say coming up at 6. Always watching out for you, Pueblo. Colette Bordelon, News 5.